We are in the middle of bug season. Actually, not even in the middle. It has just started. If you've been spending time outdoors, in fact, you know, I think I got bit just when I first walked out here. If you've been spending time outdoors and the mosquitoes have been chasing you right back in, it is time for DynaTrap. The only better time for DynaTrap is yesterday. So if you can't go back in time and put it in your yard yesterday, my word, get it in your yard as fast as you can, because the sooner you get DynaTrap in your outdoor space, the sooner you can almost permanently say goodbye to pests like mosquitoes and wasps and stink bugs and no-see-ums. There are 13 different pests that will basically disappear once you start using your DynaTrap. We have a phenomenal sale, and this is DynaTrap's latest and greatest model. This was debuted this year for this season. All right, you're gonna let us know, do you want the half acre or the 1 acre? Now, this is the 1 acre. Do you remember the 1 acres in the past? They were like this big. So all the same technology, but scaled down. They're getting smarter and smarter over at DynaTrap. So this is your 1 acre. The 1 acre is just 4 easy payments of $26. So that's fantastic. And then we also have the half acre, which is about the size of the old quarter acre, frankly. That half acre is just 4 easy payments of $17.75. You're gonna pick your colors. This is the slate blue, which is exclusive to QVC. Here's your forest green. This is your granite. We also have burgundy, which is kind of more of a brown burgundy. That's exclusive to QVC. And we have that forest green. Oh wait, I think slate blue and forest green. If you want the slate blue in the 1 acre, we only have 330 remaining. And then up here in the 1 acre, so I just gave you the half acre colors, by the way. Up here in the 1 acre is the midnight, and that's available as well. All right, come on out, Sean Pickford. I think I messed up those colors when I went through.
No, you got it right. So
okay, good.
The midnight's a little darker than the slate blue. So
you
that's
know what?
all.
I'm so sorry. Under the sun here, I almost can't tell the difference. Yeah. So don't sweat it, because you're not going to be able to really tell that much of a difference when you get home either.
They all work the same. No matter what color you get, they all attract and capture the bugs, especially that pesky mosquito.
That. Okay, so let's talk about what is DynaTrap.
So it is a flying insect trap. It draws the bugs to the trap, sucks them into it. They go down into this beautiful little cage here, and they expire. This is what they look like when they expire. And these are the bugs: the mosquitoes, the flies, the wasps, the hornets, the stink bugs, and the moths. For the first 5 years, that's all we could talk about. But the new UV LED light technology we have here allowed us to add things like biting midges and no-see-ums, Japanese beetles, gnats, blowflies, drain flies, and the musket you're seeing here. So 13 flying pests. We did independent studies to know that it did it. It's not just me saying it or DynaTrap. And you know what? Do they really work? Well, we've sold over 2 million here at QVC
Do they
alone.
really work? Sean and I, the last time we presented this, had a woman call who said she had professional exterminators come to her house trying to get rid of mosquitoes for a whole year. Never worked. She finally bought a DynaTrap. No mosquitoes, because it's not about repelling them.
No.
This is not a spray, it's not a candle, it's not a zapper. It actually attracts them. As soon as it attracts them, that female mosquito goes in there, she expires, she now can't lay more eggs. If you catch enough of those females, you will have no mosquitoes in your yard.
Yeah, because that one female mosquito can lay up to 200 eggs at a time. She can do it 3 times in a 30-day period. Right. So one mosquito could be 600 more mosquitoes. It's as easy as putting it in your yard, plugging it in, and letting it work. Now, don't sit it right where you are. Put it about 20 to 30 feet away if you can. And also, leave it run 24/7. Both the 1 acre and the half acre only cost 2 cents a day to operate.
That's it. The most important tip here. Please don't say, oh, I'm going to put it out and then at night, I turn it on when I go outside and turn it off when I come back in. It really needs to run 24 hours a day, because those mosquitoes are going to be attracted to it 24 hours a day. As time goes on, you're going to find less and less bugs in the trap.
Yeah, people say, well, my trap's not working as good. I'm not catching as many bugs. No, you're gotten rid of the bugs. That's why you don't have more bugs. So that's when you know it's working. Also, when you look in the trap, when you can go outside and enjoy that glass of wine, or you know, we got some great rugs coming up, or some patio furniture. You spend a lot of money on that.
Can you tell the story?
Outside.
How about you? Sean had a pool that his kids wouldn't even use because of the biting flies, and then he got DynaTrap. But then years later, you lived next against a horse farm. You had neighbors move in. What did they say to you?
The neighbor said, this is the craziest question, but we live in the country and we don't have any bugs. I can't figure it out. I said, see that light there behind my pool? That's my DynaTrap. The bugs are being attracted to that, so they're not attracted to you. So I ended up giving them one as like a welcome to the neighborhood gift. And They loved it because they couldn't imagine moving to the country and not having bugs. That's how well DynaTrap worked for me.
So you want to place it about 3 to 6 feet above the ground,
Right.
like on a shepherd's hook is a great option. On a wall or ledge, you hung yours from a tree.
Yeah, I hung it in a pine tree, tied it up with a rope. So as long as it's up off the ground, it's going to work. Leave it powered 24/7. That's the biggest mistake you could make, and why you're not catching the bugs. Yes, the bug rate catch is higher at night. Why? They see the light better, but also the trade winds die down. These are small little pests. If it's windy, they can't fly.
And here's the thing, if you might be wondering, like, well, won't more keep just coming into my yard? Actually, the answer is no, because the mosquitoes that are born in your yard tend to stay in your yard.
Right.
Now, wind might bring them from your neighbors to yours, but these mosquitoes aren't flying. They're not like hummingbirds that like migrate. No, they stay pretty much where they're born. So if you can knock it out of your yard, that's it. There's no more.
That's it.
Here, here and there, one might fly in, but for the most part, if you can interrupt the life cycle in your yard, you're golden. How do I know if I get the 1 acre or the ½ acre?
Based on the size of your property. So, I mean, to me, if I have a bigger piece of property, I want the bigger unit. What I know about mosquitoes, I have a small piece of property where I live now. I still have a 1 acre out front and a 1 acre out back because I want to get as many mosquitoes and bugs as I can.
Oh,
and if your house is in the middle,
yes, that's what I was going to say.
If your house is in the middle, it's not going to work through your house. So you would need one for the front yard, one for the backyard to get that attraction and capture.
The house really does create a barrier. So if you want one for back and front yard, please do that. Okay, so here's your 1 acre. In the 1 acre, we have these two colors. This is your slate blue, and this is your midnight. We are down to your final 300 there. It is a phenomenal price. As soon as you get it home, put it outside and plug it in. And then down here, we have I think this is the slate blue, burgundy, granite, forest green, and midnight in that ½ acre. If bugs are bothering you, stop spraying, stop lighting candles, just get a DynaTrap and be done with it.
And
be
you get
done
90
with it.
days to try it here too. We extended that, which is
That's
awesome.
right. One more important thing to know, pollinators, your bees, your butterflies, hummingbirds, they don't care about this. They're not attracted to it.
Not
so
at all.
I always want to say that because we care about our pollinators.
Yes,
you don't have to worry about catching, all your bumblebees in there. It's not going to happen. Sean, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sean will be back at the end of our show. Remember, he brought us the chains.